2 is here. My last episode, we was in the preseason, which we had a very ugly preseason, by the way. For the guys who don't know, I am a Giants fan. So I changed the name, brought them over to Brooklyn, and we are in a rebuilding process as of right now. Our first season, we made it to the first round of playoffs. We got knocked out by the Rams. So now we're in our second season, and I also have a draft for y'all guys. Make sure y'all check that out on YouTube. I'm not gonna go PlayStation Central. So we're gonna fast forward to season 2, and I have a lot of rookies who are drafted. Like I said, y'all guys, make sure y'all check that out. And they're gonna come in and they're gonna perform like they need to. Most of the guys perform okay in the preseason. But before we start to open the day, let me show y'all guys what is what. As far as the guys I picked up, the guys I let go, I had to let 10 guys go. Unfortunately, some of the guys was rookies, some of the guys was veterans. It is what it is. But as you guys see, Kendrick Rodriguez out of Texas, I drafted him in the 6th round, so he went kind of high as a quarterback. I thought he was going to go in the 1st round, which he did, which is good. So we have opportunity to pick him up. And I bumped Daniel Jones down to the number 2 in the depth chart. In his first season, he had over 3,000 yards as well as over 40 yards. Pardon me, 4 touchdowns. But his interception ratio compared to his touchdowns was an ugly number. So I'm gonna go a different way this year. I'm gonna see what Kendrick does. If he performs well, then he's gonna rock out. That's just what it is. We're gonna slide over to the halfback, but of course I make sure I sign Saquon Barkley in our first season. Signed him to a 5-year contract. Also, we brought back Kareem Hunt, who came over from the Cleveland Browns. This is his 2nd year. And fullback, as you guys see, I have him twice. Look at this shit. Oh man, look at this dumb shit. I have him twice. I just noticed that because his original position is actually a halfback, but I slid him over for a fullback because he has the body. And in our first season with him and Barkley on the field, it kind of gave opposite team a little trouble. So I'm gonna leave it that way for right now. I'm gonna slide over to the wide receivers. Now we have Dante Pettis as the number 1 option this year. Last year, we put up big numbers. We also had Antonio Brown last year, but we did not sign him. So that's what we let go as far as the wide receiving core. And we also have Sterling Shepard, who's our number 2 option. He will be a free agent after this year. And we also have this young man, Hobson, out of Wisconsin. He has hands, he can catch. We got the speed, so we're going to slide him into the 3rd option. And of course, Slayton, I really wanted to put him up top, but I got to give Hobson some burn in there, so that's just basically what my wide receiver core looks like. Tight end, we have Greg Overton. Ingram did not sign. He went to play elsewhere, so he will be our starting tight end. Our left tackle, pretty much everything stayed the same from last year. We also have William Hernandez, pardon me. He had an incredible season last year, so he stays where he at. Pretty much everything basically stays the same. What I want to show y'all guys We also picked up Eli Apple. We also picked up Paul Pierce. Pardon me, Paul Pierce. Wow, Jason Pierce Paul. I don't know where that shit came from, but okay. But that's about it though. So other than that, we're gonna get out here. First game of the season, opening day. Rookie quarterback. Let's do it. 60 minutes, of course. 8 minutes a quarter, all Madden. Washington do have Chase Young, so we have to worry about him. This thing load up. Here we go.
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
This is opening day of the NFL. Season 2.
It's the Washington football team taking on the Brooklyn Beats.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol
There we
Dome
go.
as we come to
Opening
you from
day.
FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, it's an early
second season
divisional matchup in the NFC East between the Brooklyn Beats and the Washington football team. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And out comes the rookie
Comes this offense to take
from
over
Texas.
for the first time. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnists write possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though.
Picks up 5, second and 5.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now left side, a completion is tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
The Brooklyn first down.
Now Saquon Barkley. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Second and 1.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job.
What a pass. Let's go.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A first down carry for Barkley. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really
now it's
nice
2nd and 3
by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodriguez.
What a catch.
That is caught.
What a catch. Let's get it.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers.
Now we got the goal line.
That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
On the run, it's Penny. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Second and goal.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
From the 2 now, second and goal. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Nothing I can do.
To the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is third and goal. Operating from the gun.
Get in there, get in there, get in there. Here we go.
In for the touchdown.
So the rookie comes out.
7-yard touchdown
First
grab.
possession.
This offense takes the ball down the field
Touchdown.
and scores on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of.
That's what we needed. 9 plays,
the first
75 yards.
The season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards
That is a
deep.
touchback.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot.
Now Winston, we have to keep
quarterback, the former
in the pocket.
overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
What you like about him? Guy loves football. Flat out.
So what we're gonna do is
has toughness, wants to hang in there and play through just
go
about
nickel.
everything, and walks that line.
Man-to-man
between
defense.
creativity and being able to take care of the football, taking those chances and not. When he figures out exactly where that line is on every snap, look out, folks.
I just said this. I just said this.
As a quarterback.
Able to make something out of nothing.
Unbelievable.
There, 17 yards
I just said that.
down. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away.
Second and 11.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second.
Lost 1 yard.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On second and 11 now. Winston. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just
All right,
across
third and 1.
the field at the 49. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with third and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense. Finding a way to
Winston.
get to him and forcing a third down.
On third down.
They didn't get it. Let's go.
He's not going to get there. That
We have an injury
close. It was blown up
on
in
the field.
backfield. Tough
Big
slide.
stop.
They lose a yard there on third. So on fourth down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
First down and
All right, so out
Back onto the field
comes the
this
rookie,
offense ready for
Kendrick
their second
Rodriguez.
drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
To throw is Rodriguez. To throw on second down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's
Third and
stopped
5.
near the 35 at the 34.
A gain of 6
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from
What a
someone,
catch.
and you're not
Let's
running
go.
into a defensive player in another zone.
Rodriguez's pass. Complete to number 84.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
they'll run on first down. Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Saquon picks up 3 yards,
Give him
2nd and
3
7.
on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Get that ball away.
Incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction
That's his first
sooner, it may have been a fumble.
incomplete pass.
Charles,
Yeah, guys, take a look at the 2020
What do you think?
draft class.
For the most part, I do like what they did because to me, they
And
got
now
some
it's 3rd and
solid
long.
players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Open man is Pettis.
Go.
It's complete.
What a
And they're
pass.
gonna have another first down here as the
Let's get it.
tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 22-yard line.
25 yards.
That'll be the last play
Brooklyn
of the
first
first
down.
quarter.
That's the
After one,
7-0, Brooklyn.
On EA Sports.
7. Washington, nothing.
All right, so now we got a new set of downs.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Picks up 4 yards.
When you find that kind of yardage, you
2nd
can
and
be
6.
more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Rodriguez now looking to throw on 2nd down.
I had to get it away.
Be intercepted.
I had to get it away.
By Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
I started to
back.
take off.
That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the
But that's
guy
the
that they
first
think
one.
he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident
Got a
kid,
flag on the play.
the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Holding on offense. So, of course, we're going to take that penalty,
So on the big
push him
tight
back.
end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
From the gun, Winston. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. Give him 6 on the play, and that's
2nd and
gonna make
14.
it 2nd and 14.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 16-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete.
Good tackle.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to lead
Now
to
3rd and 11.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense.
You got to watch
because the defense
Winston
brought pressure that time.
running his ball.
And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So now we get the ball back.
He's the signal caller, getting ready to lead this offense again. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception, even though you're playing
Go
well,
block.
the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones,
That was a big
it just
block.
upsets them that they did that.
2nd and 2.
They don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point.
Blitz was coming.
He'll get it out a couple yards shy.
First down.
Field at the 48. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On first down, Barkley. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
Picked up 5 yards. 2nd and 5.
Jimmy Moreland there on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run card as well.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Okay. 3rd and 13.
The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now
That was a waste of a down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Oh, good kick. Fair catch. Fair catch. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Did a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down
Nice
about
kick.
the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
I don't know how he got through there. But okay. 2nd and 4.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On 2nd down and 4. Winston looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense.
All right, 3rd and 4.
And able to keep this
is a
offense
big down.
creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
Oh!
And he'll go out of bounds. Looks
Missed
like
tackles,
at
missed
the
tackles.
15. They get 5 out of that one, and he moves the chains.
That was a nice play.
3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? You just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play
Good
there. Just
fake.
get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought
2nd and
the blitz
2.
that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
How you miss him?
And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12. As the
This is what we was worried about.
For the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
Now we got to open up this field.
Of the season. We'll be back. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
You cannot keep missing this dude, man. Look at this shit.
Has it left side. And he is tackled inside
All the way on the opposite side of the damn field.
12 yards there and a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
To the air again with Winston. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Winston.
Get him. Tired of your ass.
Down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So now it's 3rd and 12.
With a tick under a minute to go before half. On 3rd down, Winston. That's complete to
Oh
his
my
receiver.
God. You can't be serious.
They'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
You can't be
Now
serious.
Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. As
Let's go cover 3.
With a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
They was coming, boy.
Shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
All right,
3
2nd and
yards
7.
to gain there, 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Get him.
He's gonna go down.
Get him.
Sack back at the 24. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive.
We have a mismatch on the outside.
Now they're looking
Now it's
at
3rd
a
and 14.
and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
Now I got to take a timeout.
Timeout defensively.
I wasn't paying attention.
Play, they burned the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. The
made it.
By Parkey is good, and
Okay.
that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend.
So we got a good one. Opening day. Halftime. 7-3, Brooklyn.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And it's the Rams who are out in front in that one.
21-14 Rams.
With 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head to Hard Rock Stadium to check on the Dolphins at home.
That's a good one right there.
Miami. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one.
13-3.
The Jets looking to get their season off on the right foot. They've got the lead on the road. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville.
24-21.
And that one's gone to the half with the visiting Broncos on top. Philip Lindsay, a touchdown run in that first half.
It looks like the Titans signed
Meanwhile, in our
Brown.
game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is our score. Will we see things open up in the second half?
Here we go. Second half is underway.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fields into the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
It's a 3 yards. 2nd and 7.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure
they didn't get the
first
first.
before they slide off.
3rd and 1.
Try and chip someone at the second level.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
3rd and 1.
On 3rd down.
Got him.
Gibson.
Let's go.
No chance.
Let's go.
He was met and dropped behind the line there.
That's Peppers, 3rd tackle.
3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the
Last
run
year
game.
we had the #1 rated defense
His first punt,
in the league.
48 yards. This one looks equally as good. On the return is Pettis. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense
Let's
gave
go.
Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up
Saquon.
any points, and turning the ball
First
back
down.
over. They want to do their part now and show
He
them a
has
little respect and some
9 rushes,
gratitude by scoring some
for
points.
44 yards.
First downs have not come easy, and
I don't even know what I picked.
throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We
Same
got
play.
something going in the running game. Barkley with a carry on first down, and he'll get about 4. So 2nd and 6 forthcoming.
Well, you
Now
certainly
it's
have to
2nd and
give
6.
more credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now he's forced down left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him
Big
to
play.
a short gain.
First carry now for
You didn't get it.
Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. No gain on the play there, and it'll be
All right, so it's 4th and 2.
He can
We're gonna
rack
go
up
for
those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the
Why not?
linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to throw them in.
Big block.
And that's what he did on that play.
Hell of a block.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Under pressure, and
No
he
time.
will go down.
No time.
Sacked back at the 46.
No
Montez
time.
Sweat. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
You got to give me time in the pocket.
I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Let's go.
Now this one complete downfield
Let's go.
on the left side. And he'll get it
3rd and
inside
1.
the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first
Saquon
down yardage
picks
to
up
the
the first.
35.
12 rushes
Just
for
4
57
yards.
yards.
On the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the
1st and 10.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Rodriguez on 1st down. That one is
Missed the
caught
tackle.
by Hunt.
Let's go. We got a flag on the
And
play.
he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Gonna come back.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
Okay, 1st and 7.
They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley.
Barkley again.
4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, now it's 2nd and 3.
That's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw on 2nd down. Rodriguez looking to complete it to
What a
Pettis.
pass.
He's got him. And he'll be brought down at the 21. Just shy of
We
the
own
20
this
of the
whole
red zone.
4th quarter.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
It's been a long drive.
On the run, it's Barkley.
I had
Call it a
changed
gain of
direction.
4 on first, and
I
that'll
see
make it second down.
Chase Young over there.
Play this call, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
This will be caught inside the 10.
That was a tough catch.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
To number 80.
So now it's first and goal.
They double that here and get 8.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair
Second
game
and
for
goal.
the defense.
He'll get
On the
2
6-yard
out
line.
run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings
What's
up
up the
second
glitch?
and goal at the 6.
Oh, they did that bullshit just now. Alright. Yeah, because I don't know what happened there. But it's the end of the third, start of the fourth. Beat 7. Football team 3.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Another try for Barkley.
He missed that damn tackle.
Halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
The tackle
The
made.
recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right?
So now
Make
we-
sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well.
You
If
gotta
he's
give
not
him the
there,
ball,
don't
man.
force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And that one going nowhere from the start.
All right, so that-
He's met in the backfield
that
and
was
goes
no good.
backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Alright.
And in this situation, a field
Let's
goal
play
doesn't
safe.
help you a whole lot, but I think you've got to take it because I think you're a little too far back to go for it on 4th down. But we also know the offensive coordinator's in the head coach's ear trying to talk him into going for it right here.
And
I should have went for it, but it's the first
puts it through. And they
first game of the
push lead
season.
up to a touchdown now
We're
at
gonna play
10-3.
safe.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock.
We needed the
right?
touchdown,
Put themselves in a good position,
but it's okay.
But it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
A look at Washington as they come
All we
on the
need
field. Their defense has done
is
the
a stop.
job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Winston. This is brought in by Gibson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
1st and 10.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Winston. And this is caught by Fells, right side. 7 yards, the pickup there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard
What's
for
in
them
this
to move
blitz?
the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be corralled out across midfield.
They're moving the
down
ball.
to the
We need to
45.
stop.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Get him.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it.
I wasn't expecting that. That was big.
Up the first, getting 14 yards on the
I wasn't expecting
How
that.
many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Gotta catch that, Martinez.
It's knocked away and incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to
All right,
disrupt.
second and 10.
Picking up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he took a shot. All right, 39.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4, pardon me.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken.
That's what I'm talking about. That was big. That's the second sack.
His second sack of the afternoon.
Or the game.
He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything
that was big.
He's been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except.
And he missed it. No good.
As you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Let's get this ball moving.
No real hook or slice to that one, but he's denied by the upright.
And he basically hits it just straight as an arrow. But yeah, since he's on the hash mark to begin with, straight as an arrow isn't good enough.
I don't understand that play.
He's immediately taken down at the
Okay, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. No gain. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop.
Oh, I threw it to the wrong side, but okay, we take it.
Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score.
That was definitely the wrong side, but I definitely take it.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute
3rd and 2. We need this 1st down. Got the 1st. Here we go.
The 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Keep the clock moving.
3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the 1st down sticks are, and get there.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. Now the objective there.
We only picked up 1 yard.
That's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let it go down to the 2-minute warning.
Fourth quarter.
Okay,
Down the final
here we
2
go.
minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So now it's 2nd and 9. We definitely got to get this clock moving.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they
Washington
stop it
takes a
right
timeout.
Break with 1:57 to go.
3rd and 3.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it
Did he
on
get
the
it?
ground.
He's short.
Depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
All right. All right, so where we going? It's 4th and 1, man. Let's go.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
We need this.
They'll try and run.
We get it.
And he's got the
That's what we
first
needed.
before he's brought down at the 39.
Kareem Hunt with the 1st down.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Let's get this clock moving.
They'll run with Barkley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A minimal gain there.
Saquon picks a 1 yard.
The drive.
2nd and 9.
Nothing else. They've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because
Let's go.
you can move up to the next level.
The rookie has come out and he performed.
Gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15.
taken down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second
2
down.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Barkley.
What a move.
And he's across for
What a move. Let's go.
In the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Let's go.
That touchdown should make you feel comfortable.
Saquon, first
But do you
rushing
really feel
touchdown.
like it's totally over yet?
Not totally,
It's
but
just
I think you're pretty much
Season
there.
2,
You've still got to
opening
make sure
day.
you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
After having a bad
Pretty long
preseason,
drive that time. 11 plays all
he
total.
came out
And
and
it
he
ends with a
performed opening
Saquon
day,
Barkley
rookie
touchdown
quarterback.
run.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded in the
That
end
is a
zone.
touchback.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
Winston readies the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns, 34 seconds to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. On 1st and 10, Winston.
He got him.
Oh, this is taken
Look at
in.
this
It's
shit
complete.
here.
The 20.
Look at this
And he
shit
takes
here.
this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden,
That was ugly.
in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering.
That
no,
was
we're
ugly.
Not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere.
That was a
yet.
play
This
that
thing's
shouldn't
not
have happened. He got burned.
He adds the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Saquon barking on him.
25
So we got the
seconds
onside
to
kick.
go. A must recover if they're going to have any chance.
Get it.
This is
Go
gonna
down.
be recovered by the hand team.
Stay down.
And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Kareem Hunt, the ball.
And he's going to get
Think
this
it's
one
over,
down
man.
to 45.
Brought down at the 45.
Tackle made by Chase Young.
It's now 2nd and 6.
First game.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory
Second
for our
season,
visitors. And
opening
partner,
day,
I must say, good to
a
see you
victory.
again. Been too long, and it's good to have
A
football
rookie
back,
starting
isn't it?
quarterback.
Didn't you see
Kendrick
me in preseason? Weren't we together
Rodriguez
in preseason?
Yeah,
got
but
drafted
preseason, you know,
from
it's
Texas.
preseason. This is week
He
one.
came
You're
in
trying to say real football.
and he
real
performed.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and
Let's
maybe
check
the
the
starters
stats.
don't play as much.
150
Now, it's
55-yard
the
passing
frontline
and
guys
110
from the first
rushing.
whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for Brooklyn, it was a
That's how you
hard-fought
win.
game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a
Let's-
touchdown. And they'll
let's
return
take a
home
look
next week to
at
take
the
on
stats.
the San Francisco
Kendrick,
49ers.
174
Meanwhile, for
yards,
Washington,
1 touchdown,
they go down to defeat
81.2
here in the opener.
completion
And they'll
rate.
try to get back to their
Saquon
winning
Barkley,
ways next week as they
25
head to
carries
Lambeau
for
to
98
take
yards.
on the Packers.
Dante Pettis, 3 receptions.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon
For 40
Gunn,
yards.
alongside Charles Davis. Thanks
And
to our
Shirley
entire
Shepard,
crew as well.
2
We'll talk to you
catches
next time.
for
So long,
28
everybody.
yards. Also, Saquon had 1 touchdown. All right, so now we got some upgrades. I definitely have to upgrade Rodriguez. Thank you, baby. I got it. Pardon me, guys. That's my lovely wife. So let's go with, I got 1 skill point. I'm gonna make some. Alright guys, other than that, I Appreciate y'all. This is season 2, week 1 Madden. Until next time, peace.